Hello guys, this is Mike from Deathless Gaming. So tonight I'm going to be talking to you about Medic, and this is going to be a guide for those who already know how to play Medic to some degree, and they're somewhat new players in the game. They're lukewarm new players. They're battle rank 20, battle rank 30, but they really don't know what you can do to help resing people and how you can improve your Medic gameplay. So that's what I'm going to be talking to you about. So first, let's talk about choosing fights. As you can see, I've chosen a biolab, and I'm sure some of you are aware this is a really good fight. Choosing the biolab is a really good option for Medic, but also choosing fights at point holds is really good for Medic as well, because the Medic is designed to keep people alive, and when you're generally at any base that's in close quarters and you have to hold a point, you generally are really excel at your class and you gain a lot of certs. And really, some of the points of Medic are so that you can gain certs, but you're also keeping a huge amount of the team up when you're Medic due to the amount of people you revive. But I'm also going to be talking to you about some of the things that you don't know about Medic that you subconsciously have missed sometimes. The thing is, Medic does improve your gameplay a lot, but I'll talk about that later. So as you can see, you always want to move when you're reviving. That's number one thing that I know some new players miss. When you revive, you always want to be moving and on your toes. Also, you want to make sure you're checking everybody in the room for health, because healing is a big part of this Medic as well, not just reviving. And sometimes you can see I just missed a max at my first glance, so you really should always be constantly checking the room, looking around, and making sure you're keeping your shields up. Also, you should know when you're going too far. In this clip you're going to see I'm going to try to revive a guy. Now I think, oh, I can get this guy, but then I see a max. You got to know when to run back into cover, and as you can see, I realize there's no way I'm going to revive that guy without getting killed. And sometimes that also doesn't matter, as you'll see in a second. But you really want to make sure everybody in the room's up, and you really got to avoid grenades, because when you get killed, usually that point is going to get taken. So another tip for Medic is you should always have your medical applicator out, unless you're in a somewhat good situation and you know that you won't have to revive people. Then I suggest having your gun out, or when you're traveling the places. As you can see, I'm just being lazy and having my gun out. That's actually bad, and I apologize for that. You also want to have your gun out at some times, especially when you're going into unknown places, because as you can see, if I had my gun out, probably could have defended myself, but I had to run back into the room. So another thing you see me doing is whenever you enter anywhere that looks like people are going to be falling back to it for cover, place a regeneration shield. This is really critical, because a regeneration shield, it can be really helpful for people who are trying to get away from the fighting and get some health back, and it helps them a lot. And as you can see, I'm getting points for it because they just took C, and I saw that coming, so when I put my shield up, they came right back into gaining their health back, and that can be really helpful sometimes. Another thing you may not notice is Medic teaches you how to use cover. As you just saw right there, that guy starts chasing me. Since I can't kill him, I knew that I had to run back into that room, and basically that led him into a bunch of friendlies, and I knew I'd eventually get revived by those friendlies. And Medic can subconsciously teach you how to use this cover. As you can see, I'm just using this cover, bending and basically healing these guys. And that's what Medic does. It really teaches you really well how to use cover to your advantage. And when you learn to use cover to your advantage, like I just did, you'll start to see how to use cover in your other classes, such as heavy assaults, light assaults, and infiltrator. And you'll start to see how people perceive you. Because when you're Medic, you're pouring your tool out, and there's no way you can fire back. So you're always trying to stay hidden. You're always trying to be that one little stream that's just reviving that guy out of nowhere. That's your goal as Medic. And the thing about Medic is you can do it for the certs, but the truth is Medic is probably one of the most important classes in Planetside 2, and it's really, I like people who play Medic a lot, because it shows that there aren't the people who are farmers and only care about themselves. There aren't the people who just fire hellfires into a crowd and than just wait them for all to be revived and fire them again. They're the kind of people who keep other people up in the game and keep them running. And that's probably my favorite aspect of the class of medic. That's all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your advice if I can improve this video in any way in the comments. Also, if you have any questions whatsoever about Medic or Planetside 2, shoot them to me and I'll answer them. That's it, guys. This is Mike from Deathless Gaming signing off. Have a good day, guys.